Imagine this. You are standing inside one of Rome's grand palaces. White marble columns rise high, golden doors shimmer, and majestic halls stretch endlessly. Anyone who looks would think this is the symbol of power and glory. But the reality behind these walls lies a terrifying secret that history itself hesitates to speak of. That secret was the Roman male concubines, young boys bought, imprisoned, and used by the rulers of Rome for their desires. Their lives were so horrific that even listening to them can make your heart tremble. Friends, if you're finding this video gripping, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now so you're always the first to uncover the darkest, most haunting truths of history. Rome was known for its military strength, its laws, and its magnificent architecture. But few realize that a central part of the emperor's and nobles' indulgence was the keeping of male concubines. They were not just slaves, but young boys purchased, specially trained, and then sent into the bedrooms of emperors, generals, and the elite. Where did these boys come from? Most were prisoners of war. Some were bought in the slave markets, and sometimes poor families sold their own children just to survive poverty. In Rome, the slave markets were among the most profitable businesses. Little children and beautiful boys were the most expensive. Traders decorated and displayed them as if they were not human beings, but jewels or exotic animals. For a wealthy Roman, owning a beautiful boy slave was a mark of prestige and power. But for those children, that very moment marked the beginning of their ruin. Their bodies were given a price tag, their freedom stolen forever. Once purchased, they were placed in special training houses. There they were broken through strict physical and mental control. They were taught to obey commands, to smile when ordered, and to kill any sense of self. Just imagine a child of 10 or 12 being taught that his only purpose in life is to serve the pleasure of others. Many children could not survive this torment and died. Those who lived slowly became what Romans called the silent slaves. When they entered the palaces, their lives became a prison. From the outside, the palaces glowed with music, dances, and endless feasts. But inside those hidden rooms were screams, tears, and humiliation. These boys existed only to satisfy the physical desires of rulers and nobles. They were used day and night, and if they dared to resist, they were whipped or killed. Several Roman emperors became infamous for their obsession with male concubines. Those who refused obedience faced horrific punishments. Some were starved, some were stripped naked and humiliated before crowds. Some had their flesh branded with hot irons so they would forever be marked as slaves. And sometimes they were thrown into cages with wild animals. Their agony turned into entertainment for the masses. But this was not just physical torment, it was psychological destruction. These boys lost their very identity. They never had a chance to live a childhood, and when they grew older, when their beauty faded, they were often killed or resold in the markets, discarded like broken objects. Roman historians often ignored these stories, because to reveal them would tarnish the image of Rome's greatness and power. But today, as archaeologists uncover the ruins, they find the rooms where these boys were kept, the chains that bound them, and the carvings that silently bear witness to their suffering. Friends, Rome is often remembered as the cradle of human progress, of law, and of culture. But the truth is that its foundations were also built on the sacrifice of innocent children. These male concubines were the silent victims, forgotten sacrifices that history tried to erase. If this video helped you see history in a new light, don't forget to subscribe, because the dark secrets of the past are stories we will keep bringing to you.